Hello creatives, welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth and I am at the gallery today to do the monthly zodiac series with a moon-driven timing card. It's about opening to your intuition through a challenge or an opportunity that will bring a new inspiration to make better art. There are no dates on these readings as they are meant to inspire at any given time. This is a reading for Virgo, whose relating major arcana card is the Hermit. And in the lower, it is the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, this is my very first tarot deck from 1971. Yeah, and it got me started, and I have been on the path ever since. Yep. So I thought it was time to bring that energy into the monthly zodiac readings, and here it is. And on the left, we have the Artist card. It represents you as a vessel, creative energy, and how to open to that knowledge that is available to you from the divine source. And on this side, we have the Well. This is a well of infinite inspiration. As long as you are seeking it, it will flow to you. And then we have the cards of truth here as directional cards. They're going to point us in the right direction for the message that Source has for you. And then we're going to clarify that message with the Lenormand cards, as they are marvelously clear about describing what to look for. And then we have the Moon card for timing. And then I have pulled from the Sacred Rebels deck a card for you as well. And this one is Softly, Softly, the Tender Touch, which is really interesting to get that along with, full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches. So how can you be fiery climaxing and treading softly? Very interesting spread here today for you Virgos. I hope it resonates. So here we go. The first card up is the Jack of Spades. And then we had the Jack of Clubs. Very interesting. Two very creative and cards to be. And then the Four of Diamonds. All right, so let's start with the Full Moon in Aries card. This is pretty cool because it actually is talking about treading softly as well. Interestingly, because it's asking if you are handling a situation as sensitively as you could be. It's asking about whether or not you're feeling like you're a little more in the push as far as getting what you want. Maybe being a little rash or a little hard, going too fast, overstepping your boundaries, that kind of thing. So it's also asking, or, to at least consider that and to be kinder to yourself mostly and navigate your feelings as to where you really want to be. I mean, the whole spread to me is talking about you being kind of stuck in your creativity. You're a little tired of waiting. You have felt like you've been patient and ready for a very long time, yet it doesn't feel like Source is hearing you. So we're going to see if we can't get that shifted a little bit today in the energy for you folks that this is resonating with, because I think we all are in that spot from time to time. And it is about meditating your way, if you will, the Hermit, which is all about going into that alone space and being able to sift and cipher through the information that is meant for you. You are really one of the most receptive zodiac signs out there. You're very grounded and very earthy, and you seem to just innately know which way to go. So that you're stuck, is really kind of probably one of the least expected things for a Virgo to be. It seems like you're always flowing with creativity. So nonetheless, that is the message here today. So yeah, and the softly, the tender touch card is just beautifully matched with this, because it's saying to love yourself, to just be kind and generous, and that Source is listening, but what it's listening for is that kindness to be directed inward for you. And when that happens, Source is going to be right there for you. It's going to be a soft entry. It's not going to be this hard fieriness. That is what you're supposed to be really kind of, what's the word for it? Deconstructing that feeling and get to that soft place where you're feeling tender, really. And, it gives the example of the wind and the sun and the man in the coat, which one can get him to remove the coat. So the wind tries very hard and fiery and just, blowing. And of course, he just wraps the coat tighter. And then the sun comes out and the warmth of it just kind of entices and invites the man to take the coat off. So it's that kind of quiet, subtle invitation, vibration that you're issuing to Source. Because Source hears you. You know that. Especially as a Virgo with that Hermit card, you know that you are heard. You're just frustrated as to why you're not seeing results quickly enough. And I hear it. I do. But it's in that gentle beingness that you are just going to be so soft and sparkly that it's going to be irresistible for Source not to give you whatever it is you're manifesting. And as we're talking about manifesting, you, of course, understand and realize that you have to be incredibly specific as to what you want and what it is that you're trying to manifest, whether that is your skills or learning a new talent around your craft, branching out into some other field, trying to get into a gallery, whatever it is, be very specific about it. The cards here today are talking a little bit about all of that. So it's interesting that you get the cards that you've gotten, and I'm going to share those with you now because it's time. You got the Jack of Spades. Okay, so this is the card that has the most to do for work in the Cards of Truth deck. Flat out, the most work to do. So, yeah, you need to just be really, really kind to yourself these days. And it is also one of the most alone cards. It is finding a remedy or a cure because it is of the spade suit. Jacks represent that Uranus uniqueness in you. So you're going to be exploring that. And you got the Jack of Clubs as well. Same energy. It encompasses the aces, twos, and threes, which the aces are those epiphanies. And the spades are one of the biggest epiphanies. It is about you, self-revelation. A big one. So it's that. Then it's the twos, which are connecting to it, understanding it, seeing it clearly. And threes, which are putting it to good use. So it's all right here for you, Virgos. Don't despair. It's coming, and it's coming really pretty sweetly and directly to whatever it is that you are trying to build for yourself. So along with that manifesting, and it's also a very, I need to tell you, very contemplative card. It is the messenger card to initiate self-reflection, okay? That is you, Hermit. That's the Hermit card. So this is just so close at hand. And it is also seeing something through to the end, right? That aces, twos, and threes. So you will get there. We drew the tree in reverse, and that tells me that you are feeling ultimately the ultimate aloneness that you could possibly feel. So don't despair. I mean, it's coming. It really is. And the snake card speaks of listening to that inner voice, that critical inner voice that is so damaging and telling you that it's never going to happen, that kind of thing. So stay out of that mode and rest in that soft sparkliness that is so irresistible to Source. And you, my dear, will come out of it stronger. This is the Tower card. It is all about having stature and nobleness and rightness and just that inner being that is so ready and so comfortable in yourself and so confident, right? Knowing that you have everything that you need. And then we got the Jack of Clubs. Again, it's that Uranus energy, the aces, twos, and threes. And this time it is around intellectual knowledge. It is one of the initiation cards that the Jack of Clubs is. So it is extra into getting something started and seeing it into fruition. Beautiful card for you to get, because once you get through this softening, once you hear this message that that's what Source needs from you, you're going to get to that. You'll wake up and it'll just be like, oh, okay, I get it now, right? And you'll be there with it. The Jack of Clubs is that youthful cleverness. It is fast, and it's a bridge to a deeper realization. It's a fast learner, it's adaptable, and it's a little bit business oriented. So it's that wrapped around an ideas person. So that idea, that manifestation of how that you've got an idea about what it is that you want to do, but you're not clear about how to initiate the begin, right? Begin. So Messenger, Jack of Clubs here is going to get that to Source for you. And he's going to come in kind of like a bear, right? It's going to be this, it's fire, air energy and fire energy in the Cards of Truth deck here. They switch in the tarot, but that's what it is in the Cards of Truth. So you've got fire and air ready to happen for you. And when you are in your soft sparkliness and all of that energy hits, it is going to just be a beautiful thing for you to experience. And you've got luck on your side. Look at this. That's right. Lucky clovers. So, yeah, you can see it's going to happen. And you're going to know exactly what you don't need, because this is the scythe. It's going to just be able to say, yep, nope, yep, nope. I know exactly what I need and how to get there now. Thank you, Source. Don't forget to say thank you. And where is all this going to lead you? Yeah. Someplace incredibly stable and secure and financially rewarding. How about that? The Four of Diamonds. Lovely, incredible card for you to get. The fours are all about stability and comfortableness in what it is that you are doing. And the diamonds are all about finding a value for that. So not only are you going to get your answers in how to begin that process to manifest what it is that you've got some ideas about, it's going to lead you to some place that is financially secure. It's going to lead you to a stability and a security about your skills and your talents. It's really a lovely card for you to get here. And you're going to be able to use all of the knowledge that you have ever learned. It's going to come, it's just going to flow to you. That's the book. It's going to be this truth revealed to you. And it's going to come very clearly by word. And it's also that you're blessed by this just this innate knowing of the deeper devotion to your craft. Lovely. And then you're going to have choices, right? You're going to have plenty of choices. Here you have the crossroads. So all good. And what do we have here? Your loyal friend. I'm guessing this is Source. Source for you. You and your guides. All of your beautiful, lovely guides are going to be there guiding you to the things that, the choices that are being made. Very softly and knowing when to come in with that fiery energy. So look for this around the full moon. This is a full moon in Aries, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a full moon in Aries to make this work. That's the energy around it. So just look to the full moon this month and know that all of this push is not the way to go here. Source wants to see that self-reflection and for you to understand your own soft sparkliness, because you are beautiful, Virgo, and then it is going to flow. So I have one last thing for you. It is Chin Tung. It is Chinese fortune-telling sticks. It's also a bit of numerology. So we are going to see what Source has for you. Oh, we got two competing. Let's see which one's going to make it out here. Maybe we need to. I don't know. Oh, there we go. We're going to take this one right here. Let's see what this says. Oh, and this is my full moon knot meditation. You make a knot for every full moon and you go about it for a year, and you can harness all of that lovely energy. So let's see. You got the number 37, which is a 10, which reduces to a 1, and it says, make a date with something new. Ooh, all right. Yes, newly manifesting. Those jacks are going to love that. And the one, when it's boiled down, is basically leadership, right? It's that Jack of Clubs speaking, knowing exactly what to do and where to go. And it's also innovation. So definitely speaking to that Jack and knowing where to begin the begin. Very, very lovely. And being independent. You know all about that, Virgo. You are the independent card here today, I think, with that Hermit. You just know and are very comfortable in your own skin. So, yeah, best of luck to you. Hope this resonates. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you probably on the next moon, the next either full moon or new moon, and I will also see you next month with another zodiac reading. And yeah, all right, happy creating.